believe it or not, I was bullied in school.
Let's face it, high school can be tough, and kids can be cruel.
Bullies and those people that are so ignorant and fearful of your lifestyle, if you give them the power to affect you, you're letting them win, and they don't deserve that.
You felt so badly about yourself?
Right, I think that years of abuse in school and just, you know, so many things were said to me that just haunted me every day. And
it started when I was about 5 or 6, and it was before school because I spoke Spanish, that's my first language, and everybody called me weird.
Is a message for anyone who's feeling alone or sad, whether they're gay or bullied, whether they're gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, whatever delicious flavor they come in, this is a message for them.
Teasing someone because they're different from you isn't funny.
So you know that things can get a little wild at the shore, but no matter how out of hand things get, you'll never see us making fun of somebody for who they are or who they choose to love, especially if they're lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender.
December 2010, I thought I was bi, and then I always got made fun of because I virtually have no guy friends, and I only have friends that are girls, and it bothered me because people would be like, faggot, fag, and they'd taunt me in the hallways, and I felt like I could never escape it.
you may not think that what you say may have an effect on someone, but it does.
Able to read as everybody else. People call me dumb and stupid, and now to this very day, I get really nervous that I can really read a book while I'm traveling.
What you're doing by being who you are is you're keeping it real and you're being really brave. I believe in you. I think it's great. There are a ton of us out here in this world that are just like you, that believe in you.
Wouldn't it be boring if we were all the same? We should celebrate differences, don't hate, appreciate.
In my opinion, anyone who has to bully is showing you a sign of weakness. They have to put someone else down to make themselves feel better.
And what you think is funny can be painful to other people. Think about this when writing or talking about others.
These issues, you know, I struggled with cutting, with anorexia, basically bulimia, and
were you drinking or doing drugs or anything like that?
I would be lying to you if I said that I never experimented or self-medicated with drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, more than 20 people will take their own lives in the UK alone.
A few months later, I developed an eating disorder.
If you're a bystander, they should have stepped in and, help out.
I know that I can't directly relate, but I feel like everyone feels alone in their own way or feels bullied. And like when I'm at home and sometimes I look on the internet and I'll see comments about people, calling me fat or, just everyone has something negative to say.
Because you were making money for a lot of people, and yet you inside were a mess.
It was really difficult because on one side I had my family and my closest friends telling me, you need to go to treatment, and then I had the pressures of some people that didn't really care.
Know why they were being so mean to me, and they would just say, well, you're fat.
Transgender. Recently, there's been a lot of people taking their own lives because of anti-gay bullying.
Bullying can hurt kids. It has a damaging and lasting effect on their lives.
I became so outspoken when I decided to come out of treatment and talk about my issues was because when I grew up and I was dealing with the pressures to be thin, it was the time in the tabloids when very, very skinny girls were on the cover of every magazine. And that's what I was looking up to. So that's what I had to idolize. I don't want that for young girls to idolize.
I'm taking a stand against bullying because it's wrong and hurtful, and it can harm everybody in different ways. Will you take one with me?
None of us can stay silent any longer.
Those bullies and those ignorant, fearful, small-minded people prove you wrong. You have to be strong, and you have to pay attention to the positive. And in doing so, you will push through, and you will rise up, and you will live your life to the fullest. It gets better, but it's up to you.
Cheating has got to stop. No one should ever be made fun of, especially for being brave enough to be who they really are. If there's anyone that I hate on, it's a bully. So, let your friends know that hateful comments are ignorant, and that things that seem okay and funny are really putting other people in danger. There's a real thin line between free speech and hate speech.
Think about somebody beating up on you or bullying you for some choice that you've made in your life.
Me that you can decide your own destiny. You can overcome any pain with your own permission. You can be happy with your own permission. It gets better. Being different makes you special, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel, so just want to let you know that it gets better.
Promise, it gets so much better.
It will get better. It will.
It gets better.
There's hope and there's help.
People are here for you, people who care and understand.
It may be the darkest time in the world for you, but you need to understand that there is hope. There's always hope, and there is always help.
You or a friend are feeling lost and lonely, there's someone who can help.
If you're being teased and you feel alone, I want you to know you're not alone.
If you need help, reach out. There are people out there ready to help.
So, it gets better.
I just want to let you know that it gets better. Prejudice, discrimination, it can be really hard, especially, when it's coming from people that are close to you.